time I'm like, oh, let me get ready, let me put on a little bit of mascara. Like, no, you're gonna look like a raccoon, but at least I'll have this too. Hello all of you beautiful birthing people, welcome back to my channel. You are looking absolutely magnificent today. If you, like me, are nearing the end of your pregnancy and realizing, oh crap, I need to work on packing my labor bag, then this is the video for you guys. So this video is a partnership with Wumblekin. I've worked with them before. I'll link all the videos below, but they are an amazing service that has curated boxes for each stage of your pregnancy, so first, second, and third trimester, as well as labor, which we're going to touch on today. And then they also have a postpartum box, which we will do when we're postpartum and this baby is no longer in my uterus. Crazy. If you guys want to get 15% off Wumblekin, any of the boxes, your first box, you can use the code NurseZabe. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Elizabeth. I am a labor and delivery nurse and a certified childbirth educator who is also, 36 weeks pregnant with baby number 3, gender unknown. And we are going to talk a little bit about packing for labor. Now, my bag that I am packing for labor might look different from your bag. You're going to need to figure out exactly what you want in labor to help make you feel comfortable. I have a whole video on coping tools for labor, and a lot of the things in my bag are going to be some of my coping tools. So this bag is going to specifically be for labor. I'm going to also have a postpartum bag that I pack separately that has like clothes, toiletries, shampoo, because last time I packed it all in one bag, I honestly packed it all when I was in labor, and that was a little bit tricky trying to get people to get things for me from the bag. But then also this time we're going to be having a childbirth photographer, which I'm so excited about. So I just want to have everything that I need for labor like easily accessible to me as well, because I want to look cute. I want my pictures to look good. I am so excited for all of that. I am aiming for an unmedicated vaginal delivery, but we all know that sometimes things change. So everything in my bag is going to help me work towards that goal. And then obviously if things change, then we will roll with the punches in that direction. So I'm going to show you a couple things that Wumblekin included in their labor bags that I'm not going to be taking with me to the hospital, simply because I know that my hospital provides them, but these are still really awesome things that I'm going to be using postpartum back at home. So the first one are Tux pads, aka witch hazel pads. My facility actually has this exact same brand that they provide as part of your labor kit, so it's not an extra charge. So I'm just going to use the ones there that they have, but I'm going to have these at home. So these are nice and cooling. They have witch hazel in them, so they feel really, really nice against stitches. They feel really, really great against hemorrhoids. You can throw them in the fridge and they are just extra cooling in that little area, which is fabulous. Super, super comforting, especially if you have any stitches after you deliver. After the first few days, when your bleeding starts to slow down a little bit, those stitches can start to feel a little bit dry because there's less moisture in that area. This can help. So I love witch hazel, I love Tux pads, and I will definitely be using these postpartum. The other thing that they included that I'm actually like excited to try, I know, I'm excited to see how these feel against my newly birthed vagina. Weird. These are postpartum herbal infused pads with wings. So they have mint for cooling, lavender for calming, and aloe for soothing. So I think if you have tears with your delivery, or if you don't, or even if you have a cesarean birth, if you've labored some, if you've had your cervix checked, if you've pushed, like that area can still be sore. It can still be a little bit swollen just with everything that happens. So these are going to be really nice, and my booty's going to thank me, I think, for these two. But these two I'm going to leave at home. The other thing that was included that I am so excited about, because I do not have a diaper bag, is this amazing banana fish backpack diaper bag. So my preference for diaper bags are backpack style because I do a lot of baby wearing. It's really nice to have it on both shoulders to feel like secure with the baby being worn in front. And it also has these really awesome extra clips so you can clip it onto a stroller, which we sometimes do strollers, but a lot of baby wearing, especially in the beginning. When you have a newborn and you're needing to bring diapers and wipes and a change of clothes for them and a change of clothes for you in case they spit up on you, like all those things add up. And while I normally am like a more like minimal mom as far as not having a ton of stuff, having a diaper bag in the beginning is a lifesaver. I haven't had a diaper bag in a while and I'm excited to have this backpack. This will be easy to grab to go for labor as well. And it has like 10 different pockets. So I can be like, it's in the front pocket and my husband will hopefully be able to find the things that I am instructing him to find. So within the front pocket, what I have there are a lot of like little toiletry type things for me. So Wumblekin has provided some booby butters, which is going to be like nipple cream. And this has coconut oil, which is my favorite because it's antimicrobial and antibacterial, and mango butter and shea butter. This does not have lanolin. Lanolin is just a moisturizer, which is totally fine. Coconut oil helps heal things a little bit more than lanolin does, and people can actually be allergic to lanolin because it's made from sheep's wool. So if you're allergic to wool, you're allergic to lanolin, don't use it. This also would be great on your lips, so multi-purpose. But they also have included a chapstick, which I am excited to try. It is a minty chapstick. This is gonna be great because in labor, you need to moisturize your lips. You're doing a lot of mouth breathing, or at least I do a lot of mouth breathing in labor, and things get really, really dry. Hospital air is really dry, so having chapstick is a must because you're just gonna feel dry and you're gonna want it. In this container, I also have a couple things that I just personally am packing. So I brought an eye mask. Sometimes things are getting overwhelming. It's nice to just put on an eye mask and put in your AirPods and be in your own little space. A couple other things I am bringing are some peppermint oil. Peppermint oil is great for nausea. It also can help you pee after you deliver if you're having difficulty peeing. And then some lavender oil for relaxation. Now I have a video where I'm like, what not to bring, and I'm like, don't bring an essential oil diffuser. I stand by that. You can watch that whole video for explanation why. So what I like to do is bring cotton rounds so that I can put the oil on, smell it when I need it to, and then if all of a sudden I don't want to smell that smell anymore, these can go far away in the trash, not to be a bother anymore, or zipped back up in a Ziploc bag. Because sometimes something that smells great one second doesn't smell so great the next second, and you don't want to be stuck with it in labor because you're already stuck with all the contractions that you're doing. The other thing that Wumblekin included in this little front zipper pocket that everybody in labor needs, scrunchies. These are awesome. These are like the no damage scrunchies. I honestly like probably will break into these before labor, so I'm gonna be happy to have these. And in labor, you want your hair out of your face and out of your way. My hospital provides really nice giant water bottles. I'll probably bring one of my own too that I'll be sipping on in the way there. But one thing that really helps me drink more water and enjoy water more is having fresh squeezed lemon in my water, or if that's not an option, these True Lemon packets, I have a whole bunch in here, are great. And they are just crystallized lemon that you put in your water. I do 2 of these and like a big one, and it's like the equivalent of like half a squeezed lemon, and they taste just like fresh lemon. They're delicious. So I will definitely be bringing those, but I will encourage myself to drink enough water in labor. I'm also gonna just be bringing some makeup wipes because I don't wanna have eye makeup all over my face. I don't know why in early labor, it's happened twice now. Maybe I won't do it the next time. I'm like, oh, let me get ready. Let me put on a little bit of mascara. Like, no, you're gonna look like a raccoon. But at least I'll have this to help myself out in case I do end up looking like a raccoon. And then in my 3rd trimester Wumblekin box, I got these amazing Tune It Up yoga balls, which are therapy balls. They're great for like rolling out sore muscles. These are gonna be really good for counter pressure on my back. So I'm a big fan of counter pressure, pressing straight on the back, and also the double hip squeeze. So I'm happy to have these to kind of help facilitate that counter pressure that my husband or my nurse will be doing on my back during labor. Or just rolling out any sore muscles in my bottom, my thighs, anywhere where things are getting a little bit sore as they can in labor. So inside, that was just in the front pocket. Inside of my bag, I have my beautiful robe. This is from Milkmaid's Goods. I've talked about this a lot on my Instagram, but I got this really, really pretty robe that is made specifically for labor and postpartum. So it's a little bit bigger and it's really nice and long. I'll include a shot of me wearing this so that you guys can kind of fully see it. But it's gonna be great for walking around in earlier active labor, as well as just when it's time to breastfeed. Now, one thing I haven't found yet, and if you guys have any suggestions, I would love to hear, is I have been looking for, I want a bra. I want very specific things. It doesn't need to be a nursing bra. I would like no underwire. I would like either a front or back closure. I don't want to have to take it off over my head. And that has no underwire, has built-in like sewn-in pads that don't move around, and maybe is like kind of pretty full coverage and like lacy and pretty. I kind of want like a sports bra, but I don't want to have to take it off over my head. I have seen some people suggest wearing like a bikini top for labor because it's just so easy to take off for breastfeeding and for skin to skin. I love that. I'm not sure if that's exactly what I want. So if you have any recommendations on bras, please let me know. Kind of to go along with that, I have this fun little swaddle set that comes with a bow. It comes with a hat and it comes with a swaddle because we don't know the gender, so we're kind of like prepared for everything, and it matches really nicely the green in this. So that will be for the little babe, boy or girl, whatever they are. Still unnamed, still no name at all, but we're figuring it out. Wumblekin also has these really adorable socks that they included that say keep calm and push on. I love that. First of all, I don't know why, but I normally end up wearing socks and nothing else in labor, so I'm excited to have these that are like so cute and fun, and have a fun little saying on the bottom that everybody will get some laughs at. Something else that they've also included that I am definitely going to use is this little heat cold pack. I'll probably honestly use it for heat. I'm a big fan of getting like a big basin of ice water and rags for cold for your forehead. But this, I love heat on my back during labor. This is nice because it's really, really smushy. It can go in the microwave and get pressed either vertically or horizontally onto your back for labor pain and discomfort, and even some like counter pressure applied to it, which I think will be lovely. It has this little terry cloth thing to keep you from getting too hot or too cold with it as well. And then I probably am also going to bring for postpartum my big heating pad that gets plugged into the wall just for those postpartum cramps that you experience. And those tend to get worse with every baby, so that will just be nice to have postpartum. But in labor, something that doesn't connect me to the wall will definitely be more beneficial, I think. So I was excited to see that Wumblekin included this in their labor pack. And then as far as setting the mood in my room, I have a few different things that I haven't done before, but I've had a few patients come in and set up twinkly lights and set up little candles, and I just love that. So I got a few different ones from Target to try. These like little LED string fairy lights. So I got 2 of these to put up. I'm a big fan of having lights super dim in your room, no matter epidural, no epidural, whatever you're doing. Having nice dim lights helps support your labor hormones to help support your labor. I have a video all about labor hormones if you want to watch that. But melatonin and oxytocin go hand in hand in promoting labor. So these little twinkle lights will help with that. And then I really liked my patient the other day in the bathroom had these little like candles. You can see that's kind of what they look like when they glow up. So in the bathroom, having all the lights down or super dim, and then having these is gonna be, I think, really nice in setting the mood and just making things feel nice and calm and secure. And laboring in the bathroom in general is a fabulous place to be because you can shut the door, you can feel the privacy, you can dim the lights, you can have your melatonin flowing, and then you can maybe have some candles. So those are some things that I'm gonna use to help set the mood in my room and make things look super calm, cool, and collected for me. And then a couple other things that I do have in here that don't necessarily need to be in my labor bag, but this is included in the labor kit, is one of these amazing 4 ways to use, it's by Itsy Ritzy, covers. So it's a chevron print, gender neutral, which is perfect because we don't know the gender, and if you're buying this box. You might know the gender, but gender neutral is always a nice thing to have on things that can be used for multiple kiddos. It goes over the car seat, and that's typically how I use them. Like if we're going in the pediatricians, if we're going anywhere where people want to look and peek at my baby. You can use it as a nursing cover if you're about that. I personally am not the biggest fan of nursing covers because I feel like when I'm latching my baby is what I need to see, and that you can't see when you're using a nursing cover. Car seat cover, infinity scarf. So this was included in the labor kit. This definitely will be coming with me to the hospital, but it might be going in my like postpartum baby stuff bag. The reason why the swaddle and the robe are in this is because we will probably be using those in the labor room with our birth photographer after baby arrives to kind of show off baby. Every single box comes with a nice booklet that goes over all sorts of different things. I love that this booklet goes over things to help make birth easier, how movement can be so beneficial in birth like we know, your different options as far as medication versus non-medicated births, what the nurses are going to do to take care of your baby after it's born, and then of course in the back they have their ultimate labor checklist. You know I love a checklist. And in here, they have even more things that I haven't even mentioned that would be great for your postpartum box, and snacks. I didn't talk about snacks. We have snacks in the hospital, but I'll probably be bringing some snacks too. So that was everything that was in my labor support bag. I would love to know if there's anything you guys think I should have in here that I don't, or anything that is new to you that you're gonna add to your labor support bag. If you guys want to get 15% off any of the Wumblekin boxes, including this labor box, you can use the code NurseZabe to get that percentage off. And I would love if you guys let me know what you thought about both the Wumblekin box, everything I've packed. And until next time, bye guys!